Woman who is secretly attracted to you always shows these 8 signs. Stoicism, modern stoic. Love doesn't make the world go round. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile. Franklin P. Jones. In this video, we're uncovering the subtle, almost hidden ways a woman shows she's drawn to you, often without even realizing it herself. From the way her eyes meet yours to the small, unconscious gestures she makes, these signs speak volumes beneath the surface. Have you ever caught yourself wondering if a particular woman in your life secretly feels something for you, but isn't ready to say it outright? The truth is, women frequently express their feelings through nuanced body language and behavior. If you're not tuned into these quiet signals, you might miss what she's truly trying to communicate. Today, we'll dive deep into 7 key indicators that reveal a woman's secret attraction, backed by psychological research and real-world observation. Imagine the advantage of recognizing these subtle clues. It could change not only how you perceive her, but how you connect with everyone around you. These signs aren't random. They're meaningful, deliberate hints that reveal genuine interest. Attraction is often a silent language, conveyed through gestures, expressions, and moments that speak louder than words. To sharpen your social instincts and respond with confidence, we've distilled the science behind these behaviors. Psychologists have decoded this delicate dance of attraction so you can better understand what's really going on beneath the surface. If you're new here, hit like, as we walk through each of the 7 signs in detail, giving you fresh insight into the people in your life. If this resonates, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Only 15% of viewers have joined our community so far. Let's get started. Sign number 1. Slight nervousness. Pay close attention, because this is the difference between men who merely exist and men who command every room they enter. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her nervousness around you is an unspoken confession, a subtle dance of vulnerability she can't fully hide. This nervous energy isn't just a random twitch or a simple habit. It's a profound signal that you have penetrated her emotional defenses, stirring a cocktail of excitement, anticipation, and caution deep within her. She might fiddle with her hair, smooth her clothes with delicate, almost unconscious gestures, or bite her lip just enough to betray that she cares about how you perceive her. These tiny actions, these fleeting moments of unease, reveal a truth louder than words. You matter. Your presence stirs her thoughts. Your attention ignites a fire she's been guarding. This isn't just attraction. It's a psychological flashpoint where desire meets uncertainty. Understand this. Nervousness is a natural, primal reaction when someone's heart is invested, but their mind hesitates to expose it. Neuroscience backs this up. When the brain experiences emotional investment, but the body doesn't know how to express that safely, these microsignals emerge. She's caught between vulnerability and defense, excitement and restraint. As Marcus Aurelius taught us, the true power lies not in controlling others, but mastering our response to them. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your strength here is not in forcing her hand or rushing the pace. It is in your ability to remain unshakable, calm, and grounded. When you perceive those subtle signs, those restless fingers, the fleeting glance, the nervous smile, your reaction must be one of composed authority. This is where Stoicism transforms from philosophy to a tool of mastery. Do not feed her nervousness with impatience or pressure. Instead, be the harbour in her storm, the calm that invites her to drop her guard. Your presence can become the silent reassurance that turns nervous energy into open connection. When she senses you're not just a predator chasing a prize, but a man who understands the delicate balance of emotional tension, she relaxes. The simplest gesture, a sincere compliment grounded in observation, a gentle question that invites her story, works like a key unlocking the door to deeper intimacy. This is not about manipulation. It's about recognizing human psychology and responding with intelligence and grace. In today's fractured world, where digital screens replace genuine interaction, your ability to engage with quiet confidence is a rare and powerful weapon. It sets you apart. It elevates you above the crowd of distracted, anxious men grasping for shallow approval. Remember, attraction is a battlefield where patience and presence are your sharpest weapons. You do not conquer by brute force or desperate chase. You conquer by controlling the atmosphere, by turning her nervous energy into trust. The modern man who understands this dynamic wins not just in love, but in life, because he has learned to read the unspoken language of emotion and respond with masterful calm. This is your call to action. Recognize the signs, respond with steady kindness, and watch as walls crumble, as masks fall away, revealing the true connection beneath. Let this become your mantra. Master her nervousness by embodying calm strength. Be the man who sees what others miss, who commands respect, not by loud words, but by silent power. Your victory is in your ability to hold the space where vulnerability is safe and attraction can grow naturally. Act now. Like this message if it resonates. Comment below with your strongest affirmation about mastering attraction. Subscribe for more insights that sharpen your mind and spirit, and declare boldly, I own the moment. I lead with strength. I attract with calm power. The game of attraction is no longer a mystery. It's a science, a strategy, and a conquest. Are you ready to win? Sign number 2. Unsaid praises. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her admiration rarely arrives as a straightforward compliment. Instead, it hides in the quiet spaces, those subtle, unsaid praises that reveal themselves not through words, but through action, expression, and tone. Have you ever caught yourself sensing admiration from a woman who never explicitly said it? It's there, in the way her eyes linger a moment longer, the soft smile that brushes her lips when you speak, the tone of her voice when she mentions your achievements without exaggeration or flattery. These are not mere coincidences or random gestures. They are deliberate, unconscious signals of respect, fascination, and attraction. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius taught, the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. When her thoughts about you are dyed with admiration, her body language, her silences, her small, seemingly insignificant behaviours broadcast that truth louder than any verbal compliment ever could. These unsaid praises serve a dual purpose. They flatter you without exposing vulnerability on her part, and build a bridge of connection rooted in genuine respect. Neuroscience supports this, showing that subtle acknowledgements and nonverbal cues stimulate feelings of closeness and attachment more powerfully than overt praise. This silent language of admiration might appear in the form of a knowing nod when you speak, a glance that lingers with appreciation, or a quiet smile that says, I see you, and I value you. It's a psychological dance of attraction, a powerful yet understated expression of interest. To be the man who truly commands the room, you must master the ability to recognize these hidden signs. It's not about chasing obvious declarations. It's about tuning into the frequency of quiet respect. Notice how she reacts to your ideas, how her energy subtly shifts when you enter the room, and how her behavior signals something deeper beneath the surface. This awareness grants you a distinct advantage. It positions you as a man who understands the power of silence, who reads between the lines, and who responds with quiet confidence. This is modern Stoicism in action, observing without reaction, understanding without judgment, acting with calm and measured strength. When you respond to these unsaid praises, not with awkward uncertainty, but with assured recognition, you communicate that you are equally capable of appreciating her subtlety and that you command the social dynamic. You transform the silent admiration into a powerful dialogue that builds mutual respect and opens the door to deeper connection. In a world drowning in noise and superficial exchanges, this mastery over subtle emotional intelligence sets you apart as a man who truly leads. You wield power not by forcing words, but by embodying presence, by listening to what is not said, and by acting on what others miss. This is how you become irresistible, not through loud proclamations, but through quiet strength and the ability to read and respond to the language of unsaid praises. Remember the words of Epictetus: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The way you perceive and respond to these hidden signs defines your power in relationships. So, pay attention. Observe her unsaid praises carefully and let them guide your actions. Like this message if you're ready to sharpen your emotional radar. Comment below with a moment you noticed a silent compliment that changed your perception. And subscribe to join a brotherhood of men mastering the art of attraction through wisdom and presence. Don't let these subtle signals slip away unnoticed. The man who seizes them takes control, commanding respect, fostering connection, and owning his life. Your moment is now. Are you ready to see what others miss and rise to a new level of understanding and influence? If you are ready, please comment, "I am ready." Sign number 3. Subtle mirroring, the silent dance of connection. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her feelings often reveal themselves in ways that words cannot capture, through the language of the body, the rhythm of interaction, and the silent dance of connection. Among these quiet signals, subtle mirroring stands out as one of the most profound yet easily overlooked signs. Mirroring is the unconscious act of reflecting your movements, gestures, speech patterns, and even emotional tone. It's a natural, instinctive behavior that humans use to build rapport, foster empathy, and create harmony with others. When you notice her beginning to subtly match your behavior, it is a powerful indication that she is emotionally tuned into you and seeking deeper connection. Think about the last time you truly felt in sync with someone, when conversations flowed effortlessly, and even your physical movements seemed to echo one another. This state of synchronicity is no accident. It is rooted in the brain's mirror neuron system, which activates when we observe others and internally simulate their actions. Mirroring helps us to feel understood, connected, and emotionally safe. When a woman mirrors you, she is unconsciously communicating that she trusts you, values your presence, and is comfortable enough to blend her energy with yours. This is a subtle yet unmistakable sign of attraction. From a Stoic viewpoint, mirroring resonates deeply with the idea of harmony and alignment. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that human beings are social creatures, connected by shared reason and the bonds of community. When a woman reflects your movements or tone, it is a physical manifestation of this harmony, the silent acknowledgement that your energies and intentions are aligned. Stoicism teaches us to observe these signs with calm rationality, without rushing to emotional extremes or making hasty assumptions. Instead, it encourages mindful awareness, to see clearly what is presented and respond with measured confidence. Importantly, mirroring is not about mechanical imitation, is not something forced or staged. Genuine mirroring emerges naturally when two people feel comfortable and engaged. For example, if you sit with your legs crossed, she might do the same shortly after. If you tilt your head slightly while listening, she may echo the gesture. Even the tone and pace of your voice can be subtly matched. These unconscious reflections create a shared rhythm, a silent conversation of bodies and emotions. This delicate dance serves a vital emotional purpose. When people mirror one another, it fosters feelings of closeness, mutual understanding, and emotional resonance. Neuroscientific studies show that mirroring can increase oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which deepens trust and affection. In relationships, this phenomenon is a bridge to intimacy. It helps break down barriers and builds a foundation for vulnerability and openness. For a woman attracted to you, mirroring is a way to express her interest without risking rejection through overt words or actions. On a practical level, recognizing mirroring can transform how you navigate social and romantic interactions. It offers you a clear, nonverbal clue that she is engaged and emotionally invested in the interaction. Rather than missing the signal or dismissing it as mere coincidence, your task is to respond with quiet presence. Acknowledge the connection by maintaining relaxed body language, steady eye contact, and genuine warmth. Avoid reacting with self-consciousness or trying to mimic her back artificially, this can disrupt the natural flow. Instead, embody confidence and ease, allowing the relationship to develop organically. The Stoic mindset provides valuable guidance here. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When you notice mirroring, choose to respond with calm composure and integrity. Resist the temptation to jump to conclusions or rush into declarations of interest. Instead, practice patience and thoughtful observation. Let your behavior reflect strength, not in forceful pursuit, but in steady reliability and authenticity. This measured response often encourages her to feel safe enough to deepen her openness, creating a virtuous cycle of connection. Consider, too, that mirroring signals emotional safety. People tend to mirror only those with whom they feel comfortable and unguarded. If she is mirroring you, it suggests she sees you as trustworthy, someone with whom she can be herself. This is a rare and precious foundation for any meaningful relationship, especially in a world where so many interactions remain surface level and distracted by technology and noise. Furthermore, mirroring is an invitation. It invites you to join her in a shared emotional space, to synchronize your energies, and to engage in a dialogue that transcends words. It is a gentle nudge toward vulnerability, signaling that she is ready to connect more deeply if you are willing to meet her there. When you respond with authenticity and calm confidence, you affirm that invitation and encourage the connection to flourish. In contrast, ignoring or missing this sign can mean losing an opportunity to build something meaningful. Many men overlook mirroring because it is subtle and easy to dismiss. Yet, this oversight can mean missing the chance to respond thoughtfully and build trust. The man who learns to read and honor these subtle signals gains a distinct advantage in social dynamics and relationships. He becomes a person who understands that attraction is as much about quiet presence and mutual understanding as it is about words and actions. So the next time you notice a woman adopting your gestures, matching your speech patterns, or reflecting your energy, see it as a hidden but powerful signal. It's her silent way of saying, "I am interested, I feel comfortable with you, I want to be in sync." Embrace this moment with grace, respond with steady confidence, and let the natural rhythm of your connection unfold without pressure or haste. In this way, subtle mirroring becomes not just a sign of attraction, but a profound expression of human connection, one that echoes the wisdom of the Stoics and the insights of modern psychology. It reminds us that true relationships are built not on grand declarations, but on the shared, silent moments where two souls find harmony. Sign number 4. Lively discussions. This is where the truth about a woman's secret attraction to you is laid bare, sharp, and undeniable. When a woman is drawn to you, she will push past the usual surface-level small talk that most conversations settle for. She craves more. She wants to engage deeply, intensely with purpose and passion. Think of it as a modern battlefield where words are weapons and connection is the ultimate victory. This is not casual chit-chat. This is deliberate, powerful interaction that builds bridges between minds and hearts. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." She is signaling the end of shallow exchanges and the start of something significant, something that cuts through the noise of modern life and creates real, meaningful connection. She will probe your interests with focused curiosity, share personal stories that reveal her authentic self, and keep the flow of conversation alive with genuine enthusiasm that cannot be faked. It's more than just words. It's a dynamic dance of vulnerability and trust, of opening doors and stepping through them together. This is where the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius hits home. The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. When she engages you in this way, she's letting you colour her world and inviting you to do the same. Research shows that meaningful conversations don't just pass time, they build closeness, trust, and emotional intimacy. That's why she invests her time and energy here. She's testing the waters, weighing the connection, and signalling her desire to know you beyond the surface. Her tone becomes warmer, her body language more open. She leans in, maintains eye contact, nods with understanding, and listens not just with her ears, but with her whole being. These nonverbal cues are as loud as the words she speaks. Don't ignore them. They reveal the true depth of her interest. In today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, such focused attention is rare, a precious commodity. When a woman gives you that, she's saying, "You matter. You are worth her full presence." This is your moment to step into your own power, engage fully, respond with your own stories, your own passions, your own intensity, match her energy, and build a bond that grows stronger with every word exchanged. This is modern Stoicism at work, calm, confident, commanding your space with clarity and purpose. You are not just a participant, you are the master of the interaction. You decide the tone, the depth, the direction. You wield your presence like a force of nature, turning conversation into connection, and connection into attraction. Remember the words of Epictetus: "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Use this wisdom. Listen actively. Absorb her words, her pauses, her silences. Respond not just with answers, but with insight, with emotional intelligence. This is the power play that turns curiosity into desire, and desire into commitment. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she will make space for these lively discussions because she senses that what you share is more than fleeting. It is foundation. It is potential. It is a gateway to something truly meaningful and enjoyable. Don't miss the signs. Don't let this opportunity slip away into the void of empty conversations and lost chances. This is your call to action. Own your presence. Speak with intention. Make every word count. Engage deeply. Be magnetic. Show her that you are a man who understands the power of connection, who commands respect through presence and purpose. The woman who is secretly attracted to you will reveal herself through these conversations, her eyes lighting up, her voice warm and engaged, her body language open and inviting. Pay attention. Act. Building grow. This is your moment to master attraction, not by luck, but by design. If you're ready to elevate your understanding and dominate your social game, hit like, comment with your best conversation starter, and subscribe. Don't settle for less. The power is in your hands. Own it. Command it. Win it. The woman who's secretly attracted to you breaks past shallow talk and dives into deep, meaningful conversation because she sees your value and wants to connect on a real level. Now it's your turn to own your presence. Speak with purpose and turn every word into power. If you're ready to master this magnetic connection, drop a comment right now. I am the man who commands with clarity and purpose. Like this video, subscribe for more unshakable wisdom. And remember, attraction isn't accidental. It's crafted through intention and presence. Sign number 5, remembering the little things. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her attention extends far beyond the obvious. She listens not just to your words, but to the subtle nuances of your life, the little details that might seem insignificant on the surface, but reveal much about who you are. Whether it's remembering your favorite type of coffee, recalling a story you mentioned in passing, or noticing your quiet preferences, these actions are not just signs of a good memory, but of a deeper emotional investment. She is showing, in her own quiet way, that you matter to her beyond casual interaction. She values your presence and wants to forge a deeper, more meaningful bond. This attentiveness reflects a profound respect and genuine interest that is often overlooked in today's hurried social landscape. Neuroscience supports this, demonstrating that when someone recalls and brings up personal details, it activates areas in the brain associated with emotional closeness and bonding, making you feel truly seen and appreciated in a way that transcends superficial conversations. For a modern Stoic man who understands the importance of emotional intelligence, patience, and deliberate action, recognizing these moments is essential. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to observe without rushing to judgment and to find strength in restraint and thoughtful engagement. When a woman recalls a detail you once shared, it is her way of participating actively in the story of your relationship. She is present in the moment and invested in the unfolding connection, not simply reacting on a whim, but engaging with intention and care. This is a chance for you to respond with equal mindfulness, acknowledging her attentiveness gracefully and using these shared memories to deepen your conversations. Rather than seeing these moments as trivial or incidental, a Stoic man appreciates them as invitations to build trust and intimacy through steady, meaningful exchanges. In the modern world, where interactions often happen at lightning speed, through texts, social media, and fleeting encounters, it is all too easy to overlook these small, yet profoundly significant gestures. Yet, these details are the fabric of true connection, the threads that weave two people's lives together in a way that feels authentic and lasting. When she remembers what matters to you, it signals a desire to understand you on a level that goes beyond the surface. It shows she is paying attention, not just to the highlights, but to the quiet, everyday moments that make you who you are. This kind of presence is rare and valuable. It invites you to slow down, to engage with care, and to reciprocate that attention with your own thoughtful gestures. By doing so, you cultivate a relationship grounded in mutual respect, empathy, and genuine interest, qualities that modern Stoicism holds dear as the foundation for personal growth and meaningful connection. Moreover, embracing this awareness in your relationships can improve not only your romantic life, but also your overall emotional well-being. When you acknowledge and appreciate these small acts of attentiveness, you create a feedback loop of positive reinforcement that encourages deeper vulnerability and openness from both sides. This aligns with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature, recognizing that human beings are social creatures whose well-being flourishes in close, trusting bonds. Rather than rushing to define or label feelings, the modern Stoic practices patience, allowing relationships to evolve naturally and thoughtfully. Recognizing the significance behind these little things helps you avoid misinterpretations or premature conclusions, fostering a calm, balanced approach that strengthens the emotional foundation you share. In practical terms, when she brings up something you once said or notices your preferences, respond with genuine interest and gratitude. Instead of brushing it off or assuming it's nothing, use it as a springboard for deeper dialogue. Share how that detail connects to your life, explain why it matters, or simply thank her for remembering. This not only validates her effort, but also signals that you value the connection and are willing to engage on a more profound level. Over time, these small exchanges accumulate, building a reservoir of trust and affection that supports a resilient, enduring relationship. The modern Stoic man understands that love and attraction are not merely about grand gestures or dramatic moments, but about consistent, sincere attention to the everyday realities of another person's life. Ultimately, in a world filled with distractions and fleeting encounters, the woman who quietly remembers the little things about you is offering a rare gift, a glimpse into her genuine interest and emotional commitment. Recognizing and honoring this gift requires the calm discernment and emotional clarity that Stoicism cultivates. It invites you to move beyond superficiality and invest in the slow, steady growth of connection. By appreciating these subtle signs, you create a space where authentic intimacy can flourish, grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and mindful presence. This is the essence of building a relationship that withstands the tests of time and complexity, reflecting the enduring wisdom of Stoicism in the modern age. Sign number 6, emotional openness. Emotional openness is not a mere hint, it's a full-throated declaration that she is secretly, powerfully attracted to you. This openness transcends ordinary conversation. It is a profound unveiling of her inner world, her dreams, fears, doubts, vulnerabilities, the parts of herself she guards fiercely and rarely shows. When a woman allows herself this kind of exposure, it's a bold act of trust and a deliberate invitation to connect on a deep emotional level. This isn't happenstance. It is a conscious signal that you have earned her confidence, that she sees in you a man worthy of her true self. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." She is revealing herself to you because she senses your strength and steadiness, qualities that resonate with the modern Stoic man who masters himself before attempting to master others. In today's fast-paced, distracted world, where emotional vulnerability is often mistaken for weakness, this openness is gold, a rare gem signaling that a meaningful connection is possible, even imminent. Psychological studies support what ancient wisdom has long taught. Emotional openness is the cornerstone of strong, lasting relationships. When she shares her personal stories, confides her worries, or asks for your advice, she's handing you a powerful gift, a testament to the trust and respect she holds for you. This is not just an exchange of words. It is the building of a fortress of empathy and understanding. As Brené Brown, a leading researcher on vulnerability, says, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of connection and the path to the feeling of worthiness." By opening her emotional gates, she invites you to become her ally, her confidant, her partner in navigating life's challenges. Your response matters. Will you meet her courage with indifference, or will you rise to the occasion with presence, empathy, and unwavering support? The choice is yours, and it defines your power. Modern life bombards us with distractions, endless notifications, superficial connections, and the illusion of intimacy through social media. Yet, when a woman chooses to be emotionally open with you, she is cutting through the noise, stripping away the masks, and seeking authenticity. This moment is a crossroads. Ignore it, and you risk losing a rare opportunity to build a relationship grounded in truth and resilience. Seize it, and you step into the role of a man who commands respect, not just through strength, but through emotional intelligence. The Stoics remind us that true mastery is not the repression of emotions, but the control and understanding of them. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. React with wisdom. Listen deeply. Engage fully. Emotional openness is a signal screaming for your attention, a call to action that should ignite your ambition and sharpen your focus. If you feel the stirring of FOMO, the fear of missing out on a genuine connection, let it drive you. Use reverse psychology on yourself. Do not wait for her to pull back or close off. Instead, lean in. Demonstrate through your actions and words that you are the man who deserves her trust, the man who can carry the weight of emotional intimacy without faltering. Be the fortress, the safe harbour she needs in a chaotic world. Be the leader in this dance of vulnerability and strength. This is more than attraction. It's an invitation to build an empire of emotional connection that withstands the test of time. Your mission is clear. Honour her trust, respond with empathy, and deepen the bond she is courageously forging. Like this message if you are ready to embrace your power in relationships. Comment below with your own experiences or questions. Make this a forum for growth and mastery. Subscribe for ongoing wisdom that will sharpen your mind, fortify your heart, and elevate your life through the timeless principles of Stoicism combined with modern psychological insight. Remember, the woman who opens her heart to you is offering a sacred gift. To accept it is to claim your rightful place as a man who leads with strength and compassion. To reject it is to surrender potential greatness. Own this moment. Command your destiny. Master emotional openness. And with it, master the art of lasting connection. Your future depends on it. And if you find today's content very interesting, please give me a word of encouragement by commenting "very interesting" in the comments section. That is a huge motivation for us. Thank you. Sign number 7. Polite interactions. Polite interactions is one of those subtle yet profoundly telling signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you, and understanding it can transform the way you perceive your connections. This politeness is not merely about good manners or basic civility. It runs much deeper, signaling a genuine respect and heartfelt interest in you as a unique individual. When a woman is quietly drawn to someone, her respectful engagement becomes intentional and meaningful. She doesn't just listen to fill silence, but listens to truly understand, remembers even small details from your previous conversations, and consistently makes you feel important and valued. This type of behavior isn't random or superficial. It's a carefully crafted way to show that your opinions, your life story, and your essence matter to her. It's a form of communication that transcends words, rooted in emotional intelligence and sincere curiosity. The Stoics, known for their wisdom in mastering emotions and cultivating deep human understanding, teach us that true connection is built through attentive presence. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This ancient advice resonates deeply in modern relationships, reminding us that genuine attraction often reveals itself through the quality of listening, not through grandiose gestures or flamboyant words. Observe closely how she interacts with you. Does she maintain steady, warm eye contact, showing you that she's fully present and engaged in the moment? Does she lean in slightly when you speak, nod thoughtfully, or ask detailed questions about your passions, your challenges, and your dreams? These are not mere polite habits, but deliberate acts of respectful participation that make you feel truly seen and heard. This kind of engagement fosters a safe emotional space, a foundation essential for trust and connection. People naturally tend to offer more attention and respect when they feel attracted, and in these polite, respectful interactions, she is silently signaling her growing interest in you. In everyday life, these moments of sincere engagement build the groundwork for meaningful relationships. Mutual respect and genuine curiosity about each other's inner worlds are the bedrock on which lasting bonds are formed. When a woman treats you with consistent kindness and shows real interest in your life, it signals she values you not as a passing acquaintance, but as someone worthy of emotional investment. This aligns with the Stoic ideal that true value is found not in fleeting appearances or external circumstances, but in character and virtue. A woman's respectful interaction reflects her emotional maturity and depth of feeling, demonstrating an attraction that is steady, sincere, and meaningful. I'm reminded of a story about a wise elder who said that respect isn't something you demand or take, but something you earn through your actions and your genuine regard for others. When a woman's polite interactions carry the weight of authentic respect, it means she is slowly but surely emotionally investing in you. This is not a showy attraction, but a quiet, steady flame that grows stronger over time. Furthermore, this polite engagement serves as a valuable compass for understanding her feelings. Are her actions consistent, or do they come and go? Is her interest genuine, or merely polite formality? Real attraction manifests through a persistent, thoughtful presence, not through fleeting moments of attention. For men who are learning to navigate the complexities of modern relationships with the calm confidence of Stoicism, recognizing and appreciating these subtle cues can be a game changer. It encourages a balanced approach, one that honors emotional wisdom and patience, allowing the connection to develop naturally without rushing or forcing it. Think about your own experiences. Have you noticed a woman who remembers your favorite pastime or follows up on something important you mentioned? These small but meaningful details are like breadcrumbs that reveal her hidden affection. By tuning into these respectful behaviors, you gain insight into her feelings and can respond in a way that nurtures rather than overwhelms the connection. This is the essence of modern Stoic emotional intelligence, balancing interest with detachment, presence with patience. In real life, such polite interactions can often be overlooked or mistaken for mere civility, but when understood correctly, they are powerful signs of secret attraction. They represent a woman's way of honoring you and expressing her feelings without words, creating a space for trust and deeper emotional exchange. So, as you reflect on your interactions, pay close attention to how she listens, remembers, and responds. These respectful engagements might be the quiet signals you've been waiting to recognize. To further explore this fascinating dynamic, I invite you to share your personal stories and thoughts in the comments below. How have you experience polite interactions signaling hidden attraction. Together, let's uncover how mastering the art of attentive presence and respectful communication can deepen our relationships and enrich our lives with greater emotional wisdom and connection. Sign number 8. Small gestures. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her feelings often manifest not through obvious or flashy displays, but rather through subtle, meaningful gestures that quietly communicate her warmth, concern, and a deep desire to create intimacy. These small and seemingly insignificant actions, like a playful nudge during a conversation, a light touch on your arm when she laughs, or even thoughtful behaviors such as remembering details about your life that you yourself might consider unimportant, carry a powerful message of attraction and connection that transcends words. From a psychological perspective, these gestures serve as a potent form of nonverbal communication, revealing emotional layers and intentions that spoken language often fails to express. Research in social psychology shows that even the briefest physical contact or the ability to recall minor personal details can significantly deepen feelings of closeness and intimacy, forging bonds that words alone cannot achieve. Such gestures signal that she is paying genuine attention to you, that she cares about your presence and experiences, and that she's open to nurturing a meaningful relationship. In modern life, where people are often distracted by their phones, social media, and endless external stimuli, these subtle clues become invaluable beacons of authentic connection. They invite you to slow down, observe carefully, and tune into the quieter, more sincere signals that might otherwise go unnoticed in the rush of everyday life. For men aged 35 to 70, who might be balancing complex responsibilities or navigating relationships with more life experience, but also more guarded hearts, embracing these small but profound signs can be transformative. Here, the philosophy of Stoicism offers particularly relevant guidance. It teaches us to remain calm, observant, and grounded, qualities that help us recognize and appreciate such gestures without rushing to conclusions or becoming overwhelmed by uncertainty. A Stoic mindset encourages patience and thoughtful reflection, allowing you to interpret these subtle signs with clarity rather than anxiety, and to respond with dignity and composure. Rather than feeling pressured to react immediately or to decode every signal frantically, practicing Stoicism empowers you to see these gestures as gentle invitations to build trust and intimacy at a natural pace. When you notice a woman offering these small but meaningful gestures, whether it's a light touch, a knowing smile, or remembering something you mentioned in passing, don't dismiss them as casual friendliness or coincidence. Instead, understand them as an authentic expression of her hidden emotions, a window into a growing attraction she might not yet fully admit even to herself. These are the quiet threads that, if acknowledged and nurtured, can weave a strong foundation for a deeper connection. In a world that often rewards boldness and overt displays, the beauty of these subtle signs reminds us that true attraction and affection sometimes unfold in the gentlest ways. So cultivate your awareness and embrace patience. Recognize the value in these small gestures as they quietly speak volumes. By doing so, you honor both your own emotional intelligence and her vulnerability, fostering a connection rooted in genuine understanding and respect. This balance between noticing without rushing, appreciating without expecting, reflects the essence of modern Stoicism applied to relationships. It allows you to engage meaningfully with others while maintaining your inner peace and clarity, ultimately leading to connections that are not only lasting, but deeply fulfilling. Sign number 9. Genuine laughter. Genuine laughter emerges as one of the most profound and unmistakable signals that a woman is secretly attracted to you, and understanding this subtle yet powerful sign can profoundly transform how men, between the ages of 35 and 70, navigate their personal and emotional lives, especially those who seek wisdom through Stoicism and aspire to live with clarity and authenticity in the modern world. Laughter, as the saying goes, is the shortest distance between two people, an ancient truth that continues to hold remarkable weight in human connection. but not all laughter is created equal. When a woman's laughter toward you is genuine, it radiates from deep within her soul. It's spontaneous, full-bodied, and lights up her entire face, with her eyes crinkling at the corners in a way that cannot be faked or manufactured. This isn't the polite or socially obliged chuckle that people often offer in passing. It's a sincere, heartfelt release of emotion that reveals her inner warmth and genuine affection. When she laughs at your jokes or playful remarks, even those that might not be particularly clever or side-splitting, she is signaling her acceptance, her comfort, and a desire to build a deeper connection. This laughter acts as a bridge between two minds and hearts, creating an invisible bond that draws you closer. Modern psychology supports this beautifully. Genuine laughter triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural, feel-good chemicals that reduce stress, enhance mood, and foster feelings of trust and bonding. Neuroscientists have shown that when people share laughter, their brainwaves often synchronize, which is a biological testament to the power of laughter in creating emotional harmony. From the lens of Stoicism, this resonates perfectly with the philosophy's emphasis on living in accordance with nature and cultivating authentic joy through virtuous and meaningful interactions. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Genuine laughter is an outward manifestation of that inner joy and peace, a sign that she feels safe, valued, and emotionally connected to you. It is a rare and beautiful form of vulnerability, showing that she trusts you enough to reveal a lighter, more playful side of herself, which is crucial in any romantic or meaningful relationship. For men who have often been taught to suppress vulnerability, especially in older generations, recognizing and responding to this sign is vital. It calls for a balance of strength and softness, inviting you to meet her openness with your own. By responding with genuine humor, kindness, and light-heartedness, you nurture this joyful connection, creating a safe space where both of you can relax, be yourselves, and enjoy each other's company without pretenses or fear of judgment. Seneca's words echo here. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. Genuine laughter fosters exactly that understanding and acceptance between two people. In real life, this means paying close attention not just to what is said, but to the emotional undercurrents, the subtle shifts in body language, the sparkle in her eyes, the way her laughter bubbles up naturally rather than feeling forced or rehearsed. These cues reveal the depth of her feelings and signal that a meaningful connection is blossoming. You don't need to overanalyze or try to manufacture moments of humor. Instead, embrace spontaneity and allow your interactions to flow naturally. This approach aligns with the modern Stoic's pursuit of tranquility and authenticity, encouraging you to be present and engage genuinely, rather than be consumed by worries about appearances or outcomes. Reflect on your own experiences, where laughter played a pivotal role in deepening a relationship, be it romantic, friendship, or even professional. Often, it's those shared moments of genuine joy that create lasting memories and bonds. I encourage you to share your personal stories or thoughts in the comments below. How has genuine laughter influenced your relationships? What lessons have you learned about vulnerability, connection, and attraction through laughter? Your insights will enrich this dialogue and help others recognize and cherish these subtle yet transformative signs in their own lives. Remember, the power of genuine laughter lies in its authenticity and its ability to convey acceptance, warmth, and emotional safety. By cultivating humor and joy in your interactions and responding to her laughter with sincerity, you not only nurture attraction, but also build a foundation for a relationship grounded in mutual respect and happiness. As the philosopher Epictetus advised, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Let your laughter, your openness, and your genuine engagement embody the values you wish to live by, inviting others to do the same, and creating connections that are both meaningful and enduring. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Before we close, let's take a moment to reflect on something important. Attraction is rarely loud or flashy. More often, It reveals itself in the smallest, quietest moments. A warm smile that lights up her eyes, a subtle gesture that shows she's paying attention, or a lingering glance that holds just a bit more meaning than usual. These seemingly insignificant actions can actually be powerful signs that she's secretly attracted to you, even if she hasn't said a word about it. Learning to notice and understand these subtle cues can give you a tremendous advantage in navigating relationships with ease and confidence. Now, here's some heartfelt advice from everything we've talked about. Focus on those little signals and don't rush to jump to conclusions or overanalyze every move. Instead, meet these signs with calmness and clear-headed confidence. Being composed, like a modern Stoic, allows you to respond naturally without desperation or confusion. It's about staying true to yourself, maintaining your emotional balance, and showing genuine respect. When you do this, you not only become more attractive, but also create a space where real connection can grow, one based on sincerity and mutual understanding. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and acting with integrity. If this video helped you gain new insights or gave you a fresh perspective on attraction, I encourage you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. That way, you'll stay updated with more valuable content about attraction, confidence, and the principles of Stoicism that can guide you through life's challenges, including relationships. Your support means the world to me and helps me continue creating content that empowers you to grow, both personally and socially. Thank you again for spending your time here today. Keep practicing awareness and patience, stay grounded in your confidence, and remember that sometimes the smallest, quietest signs reveal the deepest feelings. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself, keep moving forward with steady confidence, and never underestimate the power of subtlety and connection. See you soon!